The resultant deficit of 6.258 trillion will be financed by new borrowings in the sum of 5.012 trillion, of which 50% will be domestic and 50% foreign. There will also be drawdowns on project-tied multilateral bilateral loans in the sum of 1.156 trillion and privatization proceeds in the sum of 90.73 billion. Council thereafter approved the 2022 appropriation bill with an aggregate expenditure of 16.39 trillion as proposed by the ministry. This 16.39 trillion is made up of the adjustments that we made to the 2022 to 2024 medium-term fiscal framework. And government has been borrowing before this administration and continues to borrow. And it is important that we borrow to provide developmental projects in the form of roads, rails, bridges, power, and water for sustainable development in this country. If we just depend on the revenues that we get, even though our revenues have increased, the operational expenditure of government, including salaries and other overheads, is barely covered, swallowed up by the revenue. So we need to borrow to be able to build these projects that will ensure that we're able to develop on a sustainable basis. Nigeria's borrowing has been of great concern and has elicited a lot of discussions. But if you look at the total size of the borrowing, it is still within healthy and sustainable limits. As at July 2021, the total borrowing is 23% of GDP.